combined with the... Oh
Brad.
my god, Duro.
Okay, I mean, if Duro's just gonna like sit here in like the T1 home ground and just aura farm everyone by playing Carrier's skin, oh my goodness. And Gumayusi Carrier gonna look for a little bit of a back angle.
That would have been big if that hits.
Ooh, never mind.
The pre-6 dive?
Yep, holding onto it here as Gumayusi. Nimbus Strike gonna come on through, and it's actually Duro that takes the kill. And the teleport is going to be in a little bit late here by Doran. Does have the equalizer available though, but they just take a magical journey to safety as Tibbers gets a little bit angry, but so does the orb. And now Chovy's looking to chase down, get the flash forward, and there is the flash in to follow. Ona locks down the kill onto Chovy, and it may have just all been a bait.
Beautiful bait there. Oh, Kenyon!
Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. It's going to be answered. Indeed, Carrier is here to make his way over. There's also an equalizer. So it's Doran. That's who the other person was.
Oh, it's Doran. There you go. But nicely done by Carrier.
Secured for them as far as feats of strength are concerned. One more kill, one more objective. They will be able to upgrade some shoes. The equalizer goes down, but the exhaust is there from Keen, who's snipping around the rift. Does have his needles out as well, but Faker's making his way down, and Keen has now just realized that he's likely dead. Wants to be able to trade this one for the kill against Doran. Let's see whether he can actually get there. As never mind. Faker just comes on over, stuns him up, and Keen will just walk underneath the turret, hoping
going for a more tanky build, which makes sense given the comp. Might still be dead though.
He is, his flash isn't up, as Tempered Fate is going to buy him a little bit of time. But otherwise not too much. It does take him a little while longer. Pop Blossom is going to be invested. Ruler comes on down though, and Tibbers is angry, but it's still going to be T1 that are running away.
For that kill.
Yeah, Pop Blossom I guess as well, but Shockwave's going to come down towards his bottom side. As Chovy I think is a little angry. They get the Cyclone as well. That is going to guarantee that the Annie goes down. As Duro, you got to stop it.
Very far behind in this game. I say that, it's 130 gold. Which, he has been farming up a Storm, as often is the case. So, can I take that? Right, guys?
Alright, well, Duro and Canyon are in here. They're going to get the Cyclone out as Ona will get the ult in. Doran is following as Gwen's in the mix, and they're looking for the Rumble as well. Magical Journey going to be taken. Ona will get taken down, but it's a double Pop Blossom. Keen is going to go down, and Canyon nowhere to run. Duro, the same situation. It's going to have to really find some magic here.
Run, Bird, run!
Yeah, that is going to be the old flame spitter, and down goes. Well, he's just going to ult the wave. The cannon is going to come through with another melee, and we're going to see whether we can kill him underneath this turret. Another Cyclone does come in. Decoy going to help take him out there as the Tempered Fate will deactivate the turret. And that will allow everyone to get out of here. As T1, they're going to throw down the Rift Herald, and they're going to look for even more. A sacrifice of just a Rumble for this outer turret is going to feel pretty good as now Keen dashing after Faker here. The flash does come out, and now Faker's definitely dead. That flash was never saving him ever. And now you got a Rift Herald making her way up towards the top side. Shelly's merry jaunt, as we can see here. But I don't know whether he wants to charge the turret because he probably would die. Shelly's just going to wear herself out and head back to the void.
This game's a bit of a mess out there.
It's weird, man.
It's fun. Maybe otherwise he could have barely made it.
All right, here's another little catch. As we can see, Keen was in the mist for a while, but the equalizer is going to come down. That's another kill going over to Gumayusi. Did take a fair bit of damage, but not quite enough. As now Doran in a little bit of trouble, but maybe Ruler is as well, but finally does get that last shot.
Not fun for you.
You just need to get your practice up.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I do think that maybe look for Cheeky's not going to do it, even with the vision. I think that's
are we going to go for it as Chovy is backing?
Did they not I thought they
Who is
spotted?
baiting? Who is there? It is! Canyon comes on over, and that is 2 dead. Chovy just knew. I guess GenG had all the information. And T1 caught napping as we've got a little bit of a dive here as the equalizer. That is not a dive that you could take. Beautifully played here by Doran, but on the top side, it's a mess. To get himself out, does have, of course, the Ghost Blade.
Oh, I want to go back to that. I thought that they spotted them. Like, I actually thought that they spotted them.
Oh, they're looking for the angle here as Doran does have his equalizer back off cooldown. This will be difficult for them to lock down as the equalizer does come in. And it will be secured here by GenG. Good smite from Canyon, although, to say the least. And T1 now without that big tool. The needlework's coming out there. The Pop Blossom is going to connect on a new shockwave under 4 people.
Oh no!
5, my God, the Cyclone, and they all explode. It is over. as GenG, they'll take a celebratory dragon, and oh god, T1, that is not where you want it to be!
That's a mad movie right there, baby!
That's what that was! That was a 5-man shockwave! I was like, surely it's not 5. My brain just refused to believe that was 5 people that were all standing in perfect position to be blended.
In theory, it makes sense. It's like Gwen doesn't have an escape. Keen's has been
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad.
It's Korean summer, you know, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's it's not great. Faker's dead, and Siva's gold. Who did it go to?
Wait.
It is real rough.
But it is
We've
beautiful.
got a really nice air conditioner though, so that has been put through its paces.
That is the most important.
Yep.
Keen, not being allowed to really play the game is...
There's a flash in. That's going to be another cosmic binding. Doran taking some time being CC'd and will get caught by the very edge of that tempered fate. I've seen other ones of those miss. As Keen is going to snip him up. It is now going to be Keen versus the bottom. A miracle here, and that is precisely what they're going to need.
Well, they can definitely bully them off here. Like, Chovy needs to walk all the way over. They need to hurry up, though.
You say definitely. Keen is on a flank angle as Carrier could be in a little bit of trouble here as Duro going to be cleansing himself. The Deadly Flourish comes down. There's the curtain call as Canyon gets out of the pit. This Baron is so extraordinarily low. It's down to 1,100, and it's going to be secured by Gumayushi. He's in the back of the pit, and he just gets sliced up like a ham. And it's going to be Ruler that takes that kill. Now Carrier wanting to keep at least another one of these Barons alive as Canyon comes, boop, and down goes
Chovy TP to bot, and then they started Nash, which means that Faker knew he could TP to mid and pressure them off the Baron. I think they were a little slow. They probably could have gotten a little bit more done.
Ruby went gold, then Doran went gold, and then Doran went dead.
I just don't think GenG, and we gotta keep our eye on the...
Yeah, where's the... I can't see the pedal count. They are not looking to slow down at any point in time. They could take a vacation if they felt like it, and they would still be there for the World Championship as they have made playoffs of the LCK already. As Chovy is going to throw out his ultimate, but only onto Ona, and then just runs away, has Phase Rush, and is going to get Pop Blossom. They're going to see whether they can take him down, but he goes golden. The Tempered Fate to make people even more golden, as finally is going to get taken out, but unfortunately the trade, I think, is going to be a little too great. That being said, killing Chovy probably feels great, and that's the best they're going to get, because their Nexus is about to explode.
Hey, they got 6 stacks off of the Magi's as well.
Oh, that is a really good point. Faker does manage to almost take down Canyon here. That was very close. As Carrier is likely going to get booped. That is a decent little Captain Jack there from Ruler, but unable to quite kill him. And so Carrier will be able to watch on as his Nexus goes down. But T1 will drop this one. GenG looking poised to hit that number 28. Now in the drop.
Okay, because...
And then when the damage graphs come up, you're like, oh, well, you know, I guess K'Sante is actually a damage champion.
So the T1 draft I think is very straightforward. This is an amazing team fighting draft.
Yep.
Also has been hovering around mid. We are seeing a bit of a problem developing though, which is that, as you highlight, like TF should always be ahead. He does have his ults.
Yeah, I don't think you're killing Keen here. Like, the amount of times we saw Keen, okay, he's gone all out though, as now the Destiny coming towards the top side, and yeah, the Sejuani was here, but she really needs it. We'll circle back, and we'll have a bit more of a chat about Chovy further down the line.
It's always what do you actually get out of the lead, right? Like
machine.
Yup.
It's glorious. Well, Destiny is not exactly kind to Doran here towards the top side of the map, as Keen's going all out, Chovy's going all in, and Doran is real dead. That is a kill going over to the Twisted Fate. Lock down that portion as GenG 1 kill away from the feats of warfare. And Chovy's getting to work on this turret to the point where we might need to be talking about first turret blood as well. I don't know whether he's going to take it on this push, as that is going to be a Chemtech Dragon. Keen finding a little Q, and is going to be eating a bunch of CC and feeling happy about it. As Doran,
not again.
He just got back. He doesn't want the dying spree. Not a dying spree, as that's a bit of a drive-by. Doesn't quite work here for Canyon, as Chovy does find a blue card. Not sure about that one, as Doran's going to be able to take down the Skana, and it's a disaster here for GenG, as T1 even out the kills and well and truly strike back.
Carry up the hero that Doran needed, making sure that his top laner stays alive after these continued dives. And now, all of a sudden, T1 is winning on multiple sides of the map. We're able to push in and bot, bullying Keen up the turret as Chovy.
Yeah, this is a big deal if they can lock down this kill, and they got 3 people here. He wants to deal with the minions that are in position as he flashes away from his turret, and that is going to mean that he's dead. Cute little gold card towards the end there, and ridiculous.
I think T1 is still going to look for the contest, and look, Faker making his way over.
Yeah, let's see whether the Pigeon can find the angle as the Glacial Prison doesn't quite get there, as now Chovy gets the gold card onto Faker. And now for the rest of the fight, Canyon going down extraordinarily low. There's the jungler out of it. Emperor's Divide not really finding it, but it pushes them out of the pit as Keen. He's gone all out, but he is, in fact, all out. Double knock up there from Carrier as well. Looking fantastic. Ruler frontlining doesn't want to as he flashes to get out of the way, and that is Faker on the board with a kill onto Duro that he was looking for before. And Chovy not going to get hit by that grand entrance, but I still think he's in a bit of trouble here as Ruler wanting to try and catch them off guard as another gold card is locked in. Wildcard's actually hitting all of them there as somehow it's Faker that managed to just take down Ruler. Chovy will survive and T1 limp away.
But T1 gonna be happy with that one. Herald found, fight won, mid lane turret sieged. Possible setup towards the Drake as well. Now the gold lead firmly in their favor.
And a 4-0-2 Xayah as well. Quick Blades now completed.
Really nice for T1. And if GenG can't actually blow up a member individually or poke away, we do see their comp struggle a little bit as Ruler and Chovy tried it. Looking good.
Yeah.
Although Doran might be caught.
This is a really awkward position here as Canyon walks over the ward. They get the information here with the Destiny as there is the Glacial Fissure, and the Emperor's Divide by Faker is glorious as they lock down Chovy. They'll also take the Skarner as well as Gumayusi in a little bit of trouble here as Keen manages to get one back, but it's only on to Doran. And T1 are now chasing down the remaining stragglers of GenG, and they do it so well with this composition. There's the culling. It doesn't really do too much of anything at all as the permafrost not going to connect onto Duro there, but he has to flash to get out of the way. And they'll trade Doran for a whole bunch more here as T1 move to 10-4.
And GenG is tenacious, but T1 is getting the better end of them anyway. Faker having big impact on this Azir.
Real right to head over there. The vision is paramount, and they have none of it. And so GenG just going to settle with an outer turret in mid.
Guma and carry on the Xayah and Rakan.
Ruler is just kind of gigantic, and the rest of T1 just continuing to push forward. They'll take down this inner turret very comfortably to be employed. That means that T1 do not have that if there is going to be a bit of a team fight. The Glacial Prison also was thrown out earlier on as Carrier looks for a bit of an angle here, gets the charm onto Chovy. So T1 not really hard committing as it's a fight for a Gromp, guys. There's the Destiny, and okay, Chovy thinks that this is maybe an angle. Shifting Sands does get Faker out of there, and remember, this is 3 items onto Chovy now. Maybe it's an opportunity, but you can see the culling just kind of hitting the air, and now T1, they can back away if they'd like to. Would they like a team fight? That is our question, but without the Emperor's Divide, perhaps they do not want it.
Well, GenG is slow playing this. Do have Doran probably looking for a base and immediately TPing back. There's a good amount of flank angles behind them.
Yep, there is a Mega Cone here as well for Chovy if you'd like to utilize it.
But Doran.
Yep, there is the teleport in as Doran diving on top of Keen here as Chovy holding onto this gold card for such a long time. Carrier comes on over, and there is the all out. It is going to be the secure on the dragon with that unsealed spellbook from Duro as Canyon's just going to drive his way out as best he can. Down goes Doran as GenG, they slow down Carrier as well, and I don't think he's long for this world as the Ardent Blaze will be able to tag him, so he's not going to be executing himself just yet. And so GenG able to deny the soul and will also find themselves...
Bro, I don't want to, that's like a whole nother conversation. I don't. He's in the LCK. Up Nash.
Yeah, this is what they learned from T1.
Just Nash.
They just start up the Baron. If you notice, Chovy finding an angle, or did T1 find a Chovy? Chovy kind of knew that this was what was happening. He doesn't have an arm guard, so he's just dead. And now the quickness goes all over the rest of GenG. Can they find it? No, they cannot. The Emperor's Divide throws them into the mix. And now Ona trying to dash his way out. Ruler is doing a decent job, but Gumayusi just getting on in there. My God, he slaughters them. It's a triple kill for the Xayah, and T1 say, well, I guess we'll take a Baron.
Maybe if you have Flash and Zhonya's Chovy. Oh, Kane's gonna die, isn't he? I've seen these before. Jonah Strong, I know what's coming.
Hey, no, but he got the Raptor.
Knows that they're a little cooked.
Area getting that sick cleanse.
Yeah, this game is looking mighty over, and I love that, Atlas.
Yeah.
That's good, because that means
The series ain't over.
which I love. There we have gotten max games for GenG T1 in what, the last...
How many has it been? Because it was the two at MSI.
So it was both at MSI. They didn't face in road to MSI. I think round robin 2 was a 2-0. I think round robin 1 was incredible, but round robin 2 I remember being a bit of a letdown.
Yeah, it wasn't super hard.
Not this one, Atlas.
Not this time around as we move into our first ever round 3. So we get a zoom in.
Yeah, but they've been in interviews and they're like, yeah, we don't really care. We just want to play well.
Yeah, no.
Which I tend to believe.
I mean, these are competitors.
Multi-man ult from Canyon. Otherwise, we go in the game free.
Oh, there's the Destiny to come in there as they found Canyon on the flank. He only gets Owner with the ulti. As now Gumayusi is in a little bit of trouble, but he's got the Featherstorm. He's buying so much time. And the Emperor's Divide to get him out of there as well. Ruler is the one that's down so low as they trade 80 carries. As now Keen dives in, but he cannot pick anyone up. And it's Doran finding his revenge. He'll also get cleansed. Everything is fine. And now Chovy and Duro versus the world as the teleport to get Chovy out of there will be interrupted by Owner. As Doran says, yeah, we are going to a game 3 and I'm going to take us there by destroying these Nexus turrets. And he's getting some revenge after being bullied earlier on. These health bars aren't going down as fast as they really wanted to as Chovy flashes out of the grand entrance. And we're just going to zoom in here on Doran booping down this Nexus with his hammer. Gets the gun out there as well just to show that it can transform. That was real cute. There's a demonstration of that 50 gold that I was talking about. That is like a Rel here, but the Nautilus is potentially a possibility if they want to engage. But instead it's Thresh. Oh man, we haven't seen this for ages. This is something that Gumayusi Carrier used to be great at in the past.
It's the 2022 era, right?
It really is. This is setting up for a bit of a dive as they will
Faker's
get...
here.
Yeah, Faker in amongst it. Teleport is going to come down from Keen, but I believe that one was interrupted. Another one. As never mind, not actually going to come on through there, and they do manage to get that first kill. Faker locking down first blood as Owner is able to flash away as well. And even Doran will survive as the Dominus did come on through there as Canyon takes about 15 years, but he will be able to take down this dragon. And they do, stick around in lanes. There's going to be a wave mist in mid, but a double kill in the top lane and this whole wave dying. Gumayusi does have red-white. That is a scary opportunity here as Slice out here from Keen. Doran without very much mana and will get ruthlessly predated, which I don't think is a great verb, but it's fine. There's a new Predator movie that's coming out?
The trailer looked good.
Yeah, it looked kind of interesting.
I've never seen any of the Predator movies.
Really?
Oh, should I? Are they good?
Yeah, you definitely...
Good. Oh, okay. Yeah, with white guns, definitely going to be able to.
Yeah, gets that Crescendum over, and Gumayusi with a bunch of extra money, and he'll deny the cannon as well.
Oh god, he's going to be up like, what? Like 1.5, 1.4?
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah.
Feels pretty good. Keen also extending his advantage as Duro will be able to get... No, he doesn't even need vision because they can see Faker on that ward. But nothing they can do about it. Control ward goes over just to make sure. So that understand what Carrier's trying to do. So I refuse.
This is they're gonna get this turret as well. Like we've been memeing a lot, but T1 actually have done an exceptional job of something we've criticized a lot of Team for, specifically with the Cephalios, especially with these white guns. So one of the things we always talk about with Ziggs, one of the things that infuriates Orcs.
I mean, it's the Caitlyn and Jinx thing. You can't dodge all of it, even if the hook does go wide. Still, Canyon is going to be able to eat this turret.
Talk about D plus key. I was off that day. I wasn't real.
Oh, it definitely was. I saw you in chat.
Yeah, and
I remember because you said juke, and that made me sad. He's already a juke, okay? That's all right. Carrier with the flash play. Owner looking to go on in as well, but the Arcane Storm wants to take down the tick. One more tick will do it, but it's not going to connect. As now the cask will deliver Canyon to his death potential. He did have to subjugate there, and oh my god, Owner survives the headbutt to get Gumayusi out of here, but he is an absolute demolition machine. And GenG, they might be staring down the barrel of their first loss of the season.
Keen trying to look for a counter pick. The hook hits him.
He does manage to at least get Carrier. He's flashing in, looking for even more. The turret's helping him out at the same time. But Owner is also going to be able to get a cute little charge, and that will help take down the Croc. This guy's in. There's the Hex Flash hook onto Duro. Not too much more to happen after that, but there's a glorious cast onto Chovy. Does get the gravity field down, as now Duro does get a pulverize, but Faker is making his way in, and Owner just finding it. Ruler goes down yet again. The entire bottom lane has been removed, and Faker will just take a bit of a journey underneath the turret. Might have been a bridge a little too far, as Carrier looks for another cute little play. Needs a few extra links in that chain, though, if he wants to get that one. As Owner going in one more time. It's the most balanced Trundle has looked all week, as the hook this time is going to connect. It lands onto Chovy. Guma's going to grab that kill, and Carrier, I mean, I don't know how it worked, but it absolutely worked. He had some of the most crazy hooks since the LCK season started.
Since February, yeah. Atlas, we are free season. Gold lead.
That is
2 items on the
absurd.
Aphelios. And GenG, yeah, in theory, this comp, there are parts of it that scale well, but Rula's going to be behind on Souls, not going to be able to, at MSI, crawl back from a big deficit. It was a very different drop. It was a very different setup. This T1 comp, just, it scales well, like the 5v5 is good.
That's where you're going to come on through there as well, as Chovy will be able to at least sidestep the cask. But Owner is looking to make his way in. Another hook is going to be fantastic here, as Chovy's already got that flash on cooldown. In comes the Moonlight Vigil, and down goes GenG. There's at least a couple of kills back here, as they do manage to trade with the help of the turret, but T1 is so far ahead, they don't really mind that Doran and Carrier go down. The damage is still here.
There's still a walking turret in the form of Guma. Rula doesn't get to play the game.
He's an upgraded turret.
Yeah, because he also kills other turrets in a matter of seconds.
Well, red-white don't fight. Well, that is not what T1 are thinking. They've got a green gun now, so the extra range of this particular end of the year. As Ruler is just going to get engaged on, does have to flash, and there's another cast. This time, no avoiding that, and that is... And going into this, I actually felt like GenG's composition looked good.
It is.
But the way that T1 have played this, the way they moved Gumushi around the map and turned him into this slaughter machine has been just beautiful. He'll take the Lantern Ride to get himself out of there. We also... Yeah. Well, Malcove Gaming there, as he does, Doran just going to boot himself away to try and avoid that.
Not again,
I've
not again,
seen
not
this
again.
Play before.
Oh, it's the fake out, and Faker then, and it really comes down to that one dive in top.
Oh dear. Ruler is just dead. Cut the video, cut the video, cut the video, cut the video. Didn't need to watch it. It's a little bit worrying here, as at least Keen does have a Dominus. Faker is going to take a Lantern Ride to get out, scot-free from that one. And Chovy comes on over, but he comes on over a whole lot later than he needed to. And Arcane Storm is down underneath this turret. He does go golden, as that is a dead Gragas. Maybe, no. They are, in fact, too far ahead, ladies and gentlemen.
The wallets, Atlas!
Yeah, that was the piano-sized wallet right on the noggin of Chovy. And T1 will be able to push these super minions in for the first time in a deciding game of a series this season. GenG are looking to go down. We'll see. There is a pillar of filth there just to delay it.
I'm not even. Shouldn't have happened.
Well, T1 just going to deny this. Is Keen okay?
Atlas, this whole situation.
Yes.
It just reminds me of when you were like, "Wow, I'm fine," and then you were not fine. That's what I'm looking at right now.
It's the jet lag scenario. Yes. Well, the Victor is just going to get taken down as T1 just catch 2 teleports that come in, delivering members of GenG to their doom.
They're doing it, Atlas!
They are definitely doing it. They're just going to wander down. Baron is unnecessary as Ruler is going to be discovered by Owner once again. This time the snare comes in, but now he's just going to hunt him down to the ends of the earth, and that is maybe going to infinity in this game, because T1 will end it and end GenG's streak. 27 is all they will get, as T1 in their home ground will be able to take down GenG for the first time this season.